Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back again with another episode of Dope. And today, the topic on hand is the definition of a hustler. What is the definition of a hustler to you? How do you see it? What do you believe? And I have in the building with me Ty. Ty for the first time. What's up, Ty? What's up, Ty? Brother man D, right? D?
Yes, sir. Yes,
What's
sir.
got D in there? Once again. And so basically we was all politicking, sitting around talking about the definition of hustler. Of course we all see it different. Got some areas where we do agree. And since Ty's the newbie, we're gonna put her on the spot. Ty, how you feel about hustling?
It's my life. That's what I do.
What do you do then?
It's my way. I grind and make shit happen for me and my daughters.
Okay, but I know you.
Grind
I know.
Day in, day out. There's nothing. I don't like to say no when I know I'm available because I know it's beneficial to me and my daughters.
Break on your typical day.
Get up. Bus stops. Let me go that deep like that.
No, I'm talking about even to where you work out. Everything.
Yeah, I get up. One of my daughters got to be at the bus at 6:40. One got to be there at 8:15. I go to my workout at 9. I'm at the daycare at 10 to 3:30 if I don't have hair to do. After the daycare, I come to the shop. My daughters might be in sports or something.
So you got the hustling ambition for the mommy stage, just adulting, and then you get to you got the sports after work. You got work. You do hair. You slang what you slang. What else you do?
I got my own cheer organization.
On chair, yeah. Talk about it. You being so damn shallow, nigga.
I ain't shy.
Talk that shit.
I got my own cheer organization, tumbling thing. I'm working on getting my building open, up and running with my fitness shit going on, residual income. That's what hustling is to me, working towards residual income. Like
Yes.
grinding day in, day out towards residual
And even when you
income.
get it, you got to get another one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
She being real humble right now.
she being very humble.
super humble.
She being very.
pierced
I
too.
know her to have seven.
She
Piercing.
peers. She make motherfucking what's those drinks?
Tincture drinks.
Oh yeah,
Not
you
even
do
that, I'm talking about the
adult
healthy.
snacks.
Oh, I make nutrition drinks.
Yeah.
Nutrition, yeah.
I'm helping my daughter with her candle line right now. She's got about 30 made.
But you know,
I make weed drinks.
this brings up a point, because when you living it and you doing it, you don't realize it.
How much you doing?
How much you
That be
doing.
my problem, and that's be my. I can't say no. To people.
So it's hard to brag on you. You don't brag on yourself a lot, do you? Because it's your day
It's
to day
nothing to
life.
brag about. This is what I'm supposed to be doing day in and day out.
Exactly.
I'm a brag when I feel accomplished enough.
Right.
That's
When you can sit
satisfies
back
me.
and say, man, I did this for X amount of years, and now I'm sitting somewhere on a yacht.
I do it when I can sit back.
Right. And
That's
relax.
it. When I can sit back.
Right. I can see. I understand all of that. What's your take?
My take is just that. Like that's inspirational to me to watch. Like I see her every day, so when I see her, it make me want to go harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what else? Not like you shouldn't be sleeping. You should. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Always be trying to do something. Always trying to figure out something. Like get money from over here, money from over there, money coming in from here, money going out. Like there's always something you could be doing to
Right.
make money to make your family live comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're working for yourself or working for somebody, everything's a hustle.
Do you ever find yourself looking for a hustle, like, or coming across something that you never got into, like you never,
All the time.
like, it wasn't taught or nothing. It was just like I got a hustle. I got a bunch that I've been getting into deeply, and I've been spending crazy money on, but just like stocks and crypto, which is two separate things.
Is that more of investment stuff?
Yeah, it's investment, but it's a hustle because if you just put it there and leave it, it's a chance you can make some money. It's a chance you can lose some money. But if you like watch it and learn how it works, you can manipulate the system. You can throw.
So it's manipulation, a part of manipulation for you to, like.
Is
hustling.
manipulation part of hustling? I think probably about 70 to 80% of any hustle you got to be able to manipulate, because you gotta work out the times, right? And everybody think money is the most valuable thing, but it's actually time for your life.
Period.
Because you don't know how long you'll be here. You might only got until you're 40, or my son until you're 1. You know what I mean? So like you don't know how long it is. So time is your most valuable thing. So if I can make $50 in 1 hour here, then let's go do this versus making $10 an hour somewhere else.
I hate when my
Maybe just-
hustles clash. Like
Yeah.
I'm able to do this, I'm able to do this, but the times y'all want it done or whatever
Yeah.
it's on.
That's why
You're the wrong
time
person.
that's why time is the best
But
thing
that's what-
to learn and try to
So
understand.
that's why I believe you master your hustle by you don't have to be around to
Mine
make
ain't
the money.
even mastered, and I'm still trying to add some on. I'm trying to do all the legal paperwork and stuff right now. Like I know how to make. I'm pretty much a walking Mayos.
Right.
So I want to sit it down somewhere, and I'm supposed to be doing that this week too. So that's another hustle that I'm adding to it because I can see more going towards that residual income that I want.
Yeah. Another thing is like outsourcing. Like it's good to outsource sometimes. So, you know, like if you got something like you need fixed or done, instead of spending your time on it, outsource it. You got to bargain for that price though on the outsource, and then hustle over here to make that money that's gonna make you more. Or like you said, you got clients that might want a piercing and need a hair done, but it's the same time, right? You got the building, you own the building. Hey, go to my sis over here, and now your sis probably gonna make 70% of that, but you get a cut for giving her that clientele.
I mean, that's how it is in here already. Like
Yeah, that's what
somebody
we
can
do
get
here.
their dreads done over there, male or female, and they got kids sitting here. I'm a barber. I'm waiting for my person to ain't come, or I don't have no appointments. I'll cut their hair. I'll go ahead and cut their hair, or I'll be cutting my people's hair over here, and they want to get retwisted over there. So
Yeah.
it's like a revolving effect.
Yeah.
Like everybody working together as one to make their own money. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how it always should go, and that's how you want it. You want that networking circle. That's where all the markets came from, and like back in the day when we used to have, black people used to have an actual culture of, business around like Little China and stuff like that in other cities. You see where you'll go in here to buy a tie, but this man over here is gonna shine your shoes, and this lady over here is selling hot plates and so on and so forth. So
My vision for my building is so fucking big.
Let's
and
do a
it's
deep
not
dive.
Just for me, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not just for me at all. My passion in it, period, is just that's what I want to do as a career. That's what my heart wants to do. Like I love the youth.
yeah.
Can't stand them. Hate fuck them kids. But I love the
Fuck
youth.
them kids.
But my vision for my building is I want it to be fitness. I want you to be able to come work out. Then I do all the different classes, the twerk out class, the tumbling classes, the workout class. I want to start the step
Cheerleading.
classes, cheerleading. Then I want it to be a party banquet, like a
Yeah,
banquet hall.
yeah.
Y'all need the building for the weekend? Okay, that's fine. Rent it out. Y'all need workers too? Okay, I got staff. A little concession stand, but I want it to be healthy foods because it's all concentrated on fitness. My friend 6cc, she do apparel, shirts and shit.
Yeah.
You want something with your kid's name on it or team on it? She right there, she can do it. Like, it's residual income all around, and it's not just for me. If you a fitness trainer, come over here and
we
get
had
in,
my
have as
sister.
many classes as you want to.
Yeah. And then when they say you do something else too, they'll probably book here like, oh, you do workouts too, and I'm already in the dance class. I need to work on this to get in
Packages
shape.
available for a certain price.
Yeah. Membership.
It's,
Gotta do the
my vision
membership.
is so
Membership.
big, but
Gotta
I'm
do the
hustling every
membership,
day to
yeah.
get to there. At the same time, I'm still taking care of everything by myself and still trying to get somewhere.
And
You
with
got to
your-
get a business license and get you a building. Cause that's once you get your business, get a business loan and go just buy you a building.
I have all of that.
You could just get it. You just gotta go get the building then. You just gotta go get the building.
Grinding day in, day out.
Yeah, you just gotta go get that building.
Everything
Because we
gonna come
just
together once you got the space. Once you in that
I feel
that
like I
central
got a
location,
season and it's coming.
everything gonna come. Like
Yep.
Like,
everybody got a season, and mine's
like
going
my
to
sister just had a baby shower and she booked this building, which is a nice little building, but they do they had it set up nice to where like you walk in, they do podcast hosts. You can book it and set your room, set it up for podcast for $50 an hour. You know what I mean? Like so, like once you get that building, it's so much you can do with like you named a couple
That's
things.
it. I've been telling everybody that's all I need is the
Yeah.
walls. That's it. Put
And-
me in
and
the
you
walls
can-
and I got everything else.
And you can literally book it out
I've
every
been
day
running
of the week.
All-star cheer team for 4 years. Like,
Man, I think that's something everyone should do. Because even if you just, like I said, just get in the room was actually way smaller. It was probably a fourth of this building right here, right? The room we was in was a fourth of
They
this
just,
building.
they just built a little wall, put a door in with a window, and
that's a
Yep.
that's a good
It could fit a long table and a long table. That's how long it was, right? And that was it. But that's all you need. And you can book everything you need in there. Like literally, like you need a business meeting, you could book it there. You know what I mean? But as the business owner, it's building you money no matter what.
Right.
Because every day you
Income
have
is
4 or
making
5
stuff.
people coming. You run, clean, make sure it's spick and span for them. Boom, get them out. Get the next people in. Next day you got somebody, and so on and so on. It's sort of like Airbnb.
you just give them fresh water, ice water in cups.
Yeah. Well, they bring their own drinks.
You always grinding too, though. I see you
Yeah.
grinding. Your ass never leave work.
Yeah. I got a lot of fucking unfinished projects that I'm working on, whatnot. But what's your grinds? What you get into
Me,
first?
my-
What do me last?
My favorite, it's like a hobby, man. I like buying cars,
Cars.
like whatever, and fix them and flipping them. So that's what really help out with the haircuts and stuff like that. When I'm
Yeah.
slow here, I can still buy a car.
Do you do the police auctions?
Nah, man, I really just find people ride around and find cars,
Yeah.
and that's like, it's like a good feeling to ride
But
around.
you be in here. You be in here.
I be grinding in here too, though. Like with the vending machine and
Playing tell crazy.
busy here, trying to go see my daughter cheer and
Yeah.
my son wrestle and I got to my boys' school for college. So man, I'm just busy, bro. Like, but I try to be productive every day. I'm trying to make sure I can bring something home.
So like for me, like I done picked up so many damn habits from fucking TikTok. TikTok got so many, like, I'm telling you, man. I done started a book and tried to sell it on
TikTok and Corona.
So yeah, TikTok got me started a book. They got me what else? I ain't get this from TikTok, but I done dibbled and dabbled in making beats. Like I'm working on my third one now. I got 2 that I call finished, but I tweak them every so often for no reason.
Every time
'cause-
you hear them.
yeah, I just tweak it, just be like, no, I'll be working on the third one and be like, I should add this to the first one. And then I'll go back and see how it sounds or whatnot. But they got an app where you can just sell beats at whatever price you want or whatnot. So I'm trying to learn that app to see if I can sell a beat. Now, I'm not selling for nothing crazy, but if I can sell it, I can sell it.
I'm trying to get me a garage though. That's what I need.
Yeah,
Like,
I need a building.
garage where I can keep, you know what I'm saying, my cars, but also work on the cars and work on the bikes. 'Cause I install like systems and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
like, shit on bikes.
That's
and
a
customize
hustle.
them and, like I had to teach myself because like trying to find somebody to do this shit, people be bullshitting like, oh,
Yeah.
like waiting. So I started doing shit on my own.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube, watch YouTube, go do it. Watch YouTube again, go do it again. Put it back
Bro,
on, take it
YouTube
apart. Yeah, man, it's
is
the
the
truth.
best. YouTube
YouTube
the
University.
best.
Learn everything on there.
Hey.
YouTube University.
I figured out everything I need to figure out with anything I started due to YouTube. Like
Yeah,
just going
that's
back
what
and
I
forth or
honestly
setting
think.
up a second phone right here while I'm working on it right here, like
Yeah.
and all that. But yeah, so like I do the beats thing, you know. I got a main job that I'm working extra hard because I want to get rid of that job. Like I don't want that job. I want to be for myself and have residual income with here and there. The podcast itself is a hustle. I know it's very therapeutic, but it's also a hustle because if I do get enough listeners if I do get enough followers, like every time I take a trip, I got people that listen in Brazil because I was in Brazil promoting it. It might be 2 people. It's literally 2 people.
Sure. I don't even know nobody in Brazil, so.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was promoting it when I was on vacation. So like I got people down in St. John's that was listening to it. People in New York who were on vacation in St. John's who also was like, oh, we gonna follow it. And I usually like I be aggressive with it. You know what I mean? Like we get to drinking, we cook. I'm like, let me see your phone.
Hell
And then
yeah,
I add it. I did it to you. And then I'll add them and shit and whatnot. But that's a hustle in itself because, like I said, once you get a certain amount of listeners, you can monetize it. Once you monetize it, they'll send you a check for people listening to it. It's basically for bringing people to their platform.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just like YouTube, and this goes straight to YouTube for me. So I put mine also on YouTube. So then I got 2 YouTube channels that I'm trying to hustle and get up my views so I can monetize that and put those out. You know? So I mean, I be dealing with a lot of shit trying to get everything off the ground.
But your ass don't never leave work.
Yeah, and a lot of times I work on this stuff at work. So like my Mondays and Tuesdays is doing the podcast, editing. I got episodes that I didn't have for so long, and I just need to edit. And I never edit them. So like.
Shabazz just called and said she wants to join the podcast.
Oh, tell her pull up. Tell her.
She's in Detroit.
Oh shit. That's what we're gonna have to.
She
schedule.
said, "I want to join and make it spicy." We're not even talking about making spicy.
Tell her when she come, we gonna have a spicy one. We have a nice old spicy one. But yeah, so I'm always trying to hustle because I have a vision, and I believe that vision comes true through your hustle. I think everyone's vision comes true through their hustle. So like God puts these visions in our heads, and it's up to us to hustle to get to it. And sometimes that hustling is multiple because you don't know which one is the one that's going to get you there, but you got to manage your time and get going. Like I got the girls in cheerleading at home too. I do all that stuff too. Gotta make sure the house right.
Yeah.
So you know we all got the parently duties and all that stuff.
And how my mind works is like anything I spend, bro. Like I'm in my mind, I'm trying to figure out what's next, what's coming, how I'm gonna make it back.
Yeah.
Like anytime whatever. Like I don't care what it is. Like if it's time to pay my mortgage or it's time whatever to buy cheer shit or school shit, I gotta make sure that I know that I got this going on over here that's gonna put that right back.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to ever feel like I felt before. You know what
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because like this year is the first year where my bank account was never lower than $4,000. Like I always had a minimum of 4, and 4 was my actual lowest. And this year was that year where it's just been piling up.
Yeah.
And to where the point to where I done put so much in stocks, and I'm like, damn, I put this much in the stock. Like I didn't even know I had upwards of fucking $6,000 in different apps of stocks.
See, last year that's what I did to myself. I said if I got less than $4,000 in my account, I feel like I'm broke.
Yeah.
Because that $4,000 I'm counting that as zero.
Yeah.
So
that's what you gotta do. Cause I also used to live in check to check that I made it check to check. Like I literally would get a paycheck weekly of $1,400, and all the bills are paid, but I got $1,400. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to the bar on Monday. I'm going to the bar on Tuesday. I'm going to the bar on Wednesday, and I would spend $300 buy a new outfit until I was just broke. And this one ask for money, give them that. All right, now it's Thursday. I don't have $1, but I get paid tomorrow, and I would live comfortably like that. And that was terrible living. When you like get your adult mind and you like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah, I got 5 kids, so
I
don't got it on
and
the
that
kids.
only recently clicked with me because that's how I was living too. But
Yeah.
now all I care about is my bills. I'm gonna pay my bills and worry about the rest later when I get it.
Yeah.
Like that's all I'm concentrated on.
Yeah, I was living terrible. So the definition of hustle, you know, basically we saying keep busy, keep going, you know.
money never stop. Money never stop.
Yeah, it don't stop.
Even when you reach what your goal was.
Yeah, because that didn't run out. You know, like say you reach X amount of money and then you like, all right, I can take it off. Look at Delonte West.
Or that Like my cheerleader, I can get 2 full. I need another one.
Yeah.
Another one.
And also,
And
like,
another one.
if your kids never see you sit still, they never gonna sit still.
Yeah.
They always gonna.
My daughter is 14 and she's so desperate for a job right now.
Yeah.
But
She
she
just
can
started
braid
her
hair.
own. Yeah, she braids people's hair. She babysits. She even she just started her little candle line, and I got her a little EIN and LLC for it because I want her to know.
I
what
went
it is.
to Chick-fil-A today. This is random but related. I went to Chick-fil-A today, and as I'm pulling up right here on East Broad Street, I'm pulling up. It's this little ass boy. I mean, he's so damn tiny.
Yes,
And
I've seen him.
That's Ashley joining in
Ashley on a
via
Zoom call.
FaceTime.
8 or 9, like, why are you not in school?
Yeah, so that was my third question. But first thing I said, he like, how can I'm like, how old are you? Like 14? Y'all hired at 14? I didn't know nobody hired at 14.
Yeah, they just came. They got work 4 to 7 p.m.
So
And then they
No. This was at noon?
In the morning.
11. This was at 11 a.m. today.
they might be homeschooled or something.
Yeah, cause
They
like
gotta be something.
when I told my girl, I'm like,
for his family.
when I told my girl, I'm like, yeah, it was a little 14-year-old, and she was like, he wasn't in school. Excuse me, he wasn't in school. I was like, now that you mention it, he wasn't in school because it was 11. Because I left at that was at 10:50 to beat that 11 o'clock rush. So like, yeah, that was today.
So how y'all feel about the the boys that be like 16, 17, 18? Or maybe 15, 16, 17 out there selling waters and Gatorades.
Selling what?
The waters and Gatorades on the side. Like
It's
like sometimes
I don't really.
I don't even be
I don't
thirsty.
care
I just
for
give
real.
them. I give them like 10.
Yeah,
15
if you
dollars.
putting your time out there and it's hot as fuck, you standing
Yeah.
out there trying to get money right now, then I can respect it. Anybody trying to get money any kind of
I
way,
just pull up
I
on them and give them
you
money.
you
Except for
actually
scamming.
actually seen with your own eyes a 15-year-old, 16 or 17-year-old selling water and Gatorade?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
never seen
And
it.
grown men. You,
One Nelson.
I seen
Right here.
I seen grown men and I seen kids maybe up to 12.
Hamilton.
and on
Nah, these dudes
what
like-
is it?
Hamilton and
Refugee Road.
I would
Yeah, on that corner.
I would rather
to
want to
the
give them
refugee-
game, to be honest. I would rather want to give them game. 15, 16, 17, they can literally work at the grocery store.
But that ain't their mindset though, bro. Like they want the quick money.
It could.
Is
could
it
just
quick
not be
money?
The support they got either, like from
They might not know. That's what I'm saying. I would rather want to give them.
I just appreciate they hustle to be out there in the heat,
Mm-hmm.
to be out there with the things, know how to talk to people, not approaching you in a weird manner to make you feel whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm like, come here, bro. And I just like, here,
Yeah.
10, 20, like, you know what I'm saying? Just because.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to
Nah,
give, just
I
wanna
rock
give
with
y'all.
that too.
Like, I just want to give y'all.
Yeah.
Because I appreciate, like, y'all out here trying to get it.
Yeah, I rock with that too, but
I know what you're saying.
yeah, my thing is like y'all of age to catch a bus, a Uber, like, and I also, cause I be telling my daughter that she 13, she gets on my fucking nerves because she has no ambition, and I be like, look, you're 13, you're in middle school, all y'all do is sit around and be catty, start you a podcast. Everybody at your school's gonna listen to it. Keep it going. You're in the 8th grade. Keep it going. Next year, you go to a high school. All the high schools are connected. All the middle schools are connected. Y'all all from all different schools. You in chair. Y'all chair. Y'all all gonna be connected. They gonna want to listen to it. They gonna want to talk shit about y'all. They gonna want to start their own. You'll motivate other people, but they gonna listen.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So I have a 14-year-old. Great hustling mentality of wanting to be his own boss. But I just recently found out that he was smoking weed. So my fear is that he's going to take these work checks and go buy marijuana with. So as his mind, Tajay has a very strong mindset.
You might have to move her
But
closer.
it's like, how do I steer him? How do I steer him from that? Like, still wanting him to be that hustler mentality, but buying the right shit with your money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
he's still a kid.
So
do I
this-
stop him from working and you just focus on school? Or, like, how does that work?
I don't think you can stop
Yeah.
anyone from work. I don't think you should never do that. But so
How old was you
Even
when?
as a kid?
How old was you when you started smoking?
If I had bad grades.
How old was you when you started smoking?
I was 17 when I had my first blunt.
Okay, but I don't think there's no right or wrong answer to this because I believe I'm learning how to parenting in the moment. Like, and it's always the moment because every age is different for every
Every
person.
kid is different.
Every kid is different.
Marcus, we have a friend that accidentally hit the wrong weed and could be messed up for the rest of their life.
That's
So it's
But
like,
that right there ain't gonna even affect your son unless it happens to him. So you can tell him all you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can say all that, but until the trauma happens, it's never gonna affect him.
And
My son,
everything.
he's 17,
that's so scary.
and he sneak around all the time. He an athlete.
And
You know what I'm
everything
saying?
you say to him is gonna fall on deaf ears because he also know you do it.
Right. See, and that's the thing with men, though. That's not okay, though, because I have two other children in the home. As a child, you know what is right and what is wrong.
But you saying that, but you ain't quitting.
On your kitchen table, because this is what I told his father. Because he's like, it's only weed, and he only seeing what he only doing what he sees. I understand that, and I take the blame for that. But at the same time, I have two other children that see that, but know that that is not okay. Know that you do not touch mom's weed, or you do not touch. That's like if you lay $1,000 on the table just because it's there, that means that you can take some.
No, that's not what we saying. But so look, let me tell you this. This is a life story that I went through. So y'all know my mom. She on drugs, right? Me and my brother see it two different ways. Seeing my mom on drugs made me not want to smoke,
Right.
sell, or even be bothered or touch this stuff, right? To where my brother seen it as an opportunity to have her bring them in. Oh, bring them all. Bring me the clientele. So everybody's point of view in life is different. So yeah, you might have two other kids that don't agree with what one is doing. You might have two that do agree with what he's doing and one that don't. It's everybody's point of view. So like I said, there's no right or wrong because like we all learning how to parent in the moment. Like you're trying to figure out how to stop him from using, right? I don't have that problem yet.
You don't have that. I want him to still make his own money, but I want to be able to trust him that the money that he does work for is not going towards marijuana. You understand? Like, what do I do?
You said what?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I want him to work, but I just don't want him to take that money and spend it on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Where that's my thing. Like, do I take the hustle? Do I not let him work because I'm fearful that he'll buy weed with his money, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
He gonna do what he do regardless. Like you can't stop him from.
Job or not, because he's definitely still selling doobies, so it ain't gonna work really. You know what I mean?
Who he smoking with?
So the first time he smoked it was with his friend, an older guy.
Older guy?
2 years older than him. He's his friend, but I was thinking he was a good role model, but I'm come to find out that's who he first smoked with.
So what you do to your son?
Man, it was real bad. Taisha was there. I talked to him and he cried out and he let me know the things that was bothering him, as far as when he gets in trouble, I tell the whole family and things like that. So we came to an agreement. Things that happen in our house, we'll keep it in my house. But at the same time, I was looking for help onto how to address the situation. You know what I'm saying? He was even buying weed from my weed man. Like, he didn't use my phone because this weed man is like my nephew. So he was buying off of him. And I had to call him. Like, that's not cool. He like, well, I would rather for him to get it from me than from anybody else. But I don't feel like that's your judgment to even have that.
And that don't even matter because if your batch is a bad batch, you don't know. Like he ain't gonna know if his batch a bad batch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I would say I would say somebody drove by. I would say monitor who he hanging with. I wouldn't let him be around that 16-year-old no more. That's for sure. Because then why is a 16-year-old hanging
But
with
it
a
ain't really
14-year-old?
the 16-year-old's fault though, man.
No, it ain't. But it is. It is though.
It's
It
not.
is and it ain't. It is and it ain't.
If you had crack, would you have tried that? He's like, no, what? No. Like, looking at me all funny, but I'm like,
every nigga gonna do what they want to do.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think that 16-year-old was the first one to get him into it. Now he likes it.
6 years old is the one that made him lose his virginity too. Like, I'm finding out so much shit.
All right, this ain't a parenting episode, Ash. All right, you know.
I just wanted to know because that just was fucking bothering me. Like, should I let him get a job? Should I let him continue?
Monitor who he hang with, that's for sure. Because these pivotal moments is gonna fuck him up. He can get some shit and be gone.
He don't do sports?
Yeah, man, he wanted to, he was playing football, and he was going to play for East, but, you know, with charter schools, you got to play for your home school, so I'm going to look into basketball and see what we can do.
You probably got to
basketball.
get him a trainer or get him to start working out.
They to be into something.
You gotta restructure his time.
Restructure
His time and mind.
Yeah, you gotta monitor his time and mind, his mindset. But we're gonna get back to the definition. Hey Todd, can you read me one of those ones you got on Facebook real quick? Anyone random one?
All right, friend, I need my phone. Peace out.
Ash came here with the deep dive on the parenting tip.
She
Like,
said, put me on.
like, nigga, that is not the topic at hand. But nah, I mean, I'm going through my own woes with my little teenager. Like, golly.
You got girls?
I got, yes, girls. My son's only 9 months. He about to be 10 months. So.
It make me happy that my kids, they paying attention. Like Janai,
Yeah.
she really wants to work for her own money. She even be offering me to help pay bills, like, with her money.
Tell her, remember that when she get them real checks when she 20.
I'm like, remember you said you could help?
I still got that message. I saved it. I just want to cash it in today.
Okay, so we got one on here. It say a person who's resourceful and has knowledge on how to manipulate the market for gains.
Or a person that is resourceful and knows how to manipulate the markets. I guess the market would be any job they're involved in. I would agree with that. We on agreement?
Yeah.
We'll agree.
That's just a part of it, though.
Yeah, that's.
Part of her
I don't
say
think
so.
that's 100% it. I feel like that's the noodles to spaghetti. But.
Somebody else said, a person who sees something needs done or wants it done and will jump on it and get it done by any means necessary. Failing or not accomplishing what they have to is not an option.
I don't agree with that. Y'all agree with that? I think this is just a hard worker.
Yeah.
And a
That's
competitor.
what I wanted to know. What's the difference between just a hard worker? Like, what differentiate? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Differentiate.
I mean, a hard
Between
worker is gonna do just enough to get there. And I feel like a hustler gonna take the extra risk it is to take to get over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like a hard worker is somebody who you put a job in front of them, and the money doesn't matter. The money matters, but the money doesn't matter. So like you put a task in front of a hard worker, and he's making $15 an hour. He's gonna get that shit done good as fuck. But it doesn't matter how much he had compared to a hustler. Is all right. This job is about to give me X amount. This job is only gonna give me this. I'm about to do this and get this shit done. Then I'm gonna do this job next because it's less paying, but I gotta make sure I get this done. This one that's going to a hard worker is just going whatever task you put it from. He's gonna bust his ass to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
The backyard needs clean. He's gonna rake that shit, cut it up, and get it done. That's just a hard worker.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
Somebody else on Instagram said a person who is motivated by the future to better themselves physically, mentally, spiritually, and financially. I like that one.
I agree with that, but I think financially should be the main key.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if we broke that up, what's she name? 6 things.
It don't even matter what order you put them in. They all
apply, but I believe that finances is 50% of it, and then you could say what's another one she named? Mentally or something. You can get at 10%. But the main thing is the money.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing, I don't care what no one say. When the people's out there hustling to get shit done, the main thing is the money.
Well, I mean, too, can you be happy in your hustle?
Can you be happy in your hustle?
Yeah.
I think most people are happy in their hustle.
not really. I don't like piercing.
You don't like piercing?
I don't like piercing. Yeah, that's probably the only one thing that I don't like doing. But I'm gonna keep doing it because it's moving me towards, even if it's just inching.
Yeah. Well, I would say that there's people that don't like their hustle. Like my job's cool, but it's not like, yes, I get to do. Like when I do a podcast, it's like, yeah, like I feel good about myself. Like I like doing this. That's why like I also be trying to help other people get theirs off, and I like doing that. So like my job is it gets me what I need and everything I want. I'm able to buy all this stuff with it. So I mean, yeah, you don't have to necessarily like a hustle, but I think most people that they go in where they hustle for their stuff, I think they like their.
So when does a hustle stop?
It don't.
But you got
It
your
don't.
building.
You got to have an end goal.
You got your podcast going.
Yeah,
You got all your
if
your
everything
stuff in
is
your building.
thriving.
You still gotta hustle because you still gotta maintain it and keep it up the whole time. Like,
But do you?
yeah, you do.
So let's say my podcast is thriving.
No, let's just say we get a flood or something and your building's gone. You got backup
Okay.
because you've been grinding.
Hold on. So my podcast is thriving. I'm able to quit my job. I make great money here, which then opens up my time. I make 10 years down the line, right? I'm able to retire off of what I done made on the podcast, right? To where I got a building, I got other people podcasting out of it, to where I'm just making residual money, right?
And that's still
And a
your
tornado
hustle
comes.
because you still got to keep up with all the paperwork and all of that shit. And
But
every
once your
business
time
thing.
open up, the way of depth, or once your time open up, the way people's mind work when you a hustler, you got that mentality. You gonna look for something else.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm saying?
you got to keep
You
going.
gonna
You
look
got to keep going.
It's
You know
so
what it-
end.
so
to
it
me.
never
Like,
stops.
Yeah, to me, it never stops.
It never stops.
So
My
there's no
hustle
retiring?
never stops.
There's no retiring. Y'all
That's
don't think
not
about when
even
you're
if you
old.
retire, you still.
I mean,
gotta-
because then you just have to make sure that whatever, if you do retire or you done doing the little bits and pieces hustling, are you gonna have properties or stocks to where that money is making
X amount.
right X amount to where you good? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, my thing is, I think when I say far ahead and thriving, I mean like you got money to live off for years, and then I get to pull my 401k out because now I get to leave that fucking job. So I pull all that off. I have money to live for years. Am I gonna outlive that money? Depends on when you stop.
And depends on how you live.
Yeah, and how you live. Because some people, they, like when they hustle and they're making X amount, they live through X amount. Like we said we were doing a couple years ago.
Mhm.
And so when they stop that hustle because, old age or injuries or whatever, they keep living like that. And it's like, nah. You got to tone that down. Tone that down. Stop with all that luxury trips and clothes.
But then
and shit.
do you lose what you have if you tone it down or slow down?
Do you lose what you have if you tone it down? I think you constantly, like, everything ages. Everything, like, you spend all the time, right? So you constantly losing. But if you monitor it or not, it depends on how long you live. Like I said,
Yeah,
the
that's why
concept
this will
of
never
time.
stop for me because you don't know. You might let. I'd rather the money outlive me than me outlive
I mean,
me.
that's my goal. That's my goals too. Is to outlive so I can leave something. Like I want to leave a house for each kid. So that means I got to buy multiple houses. I got multiple kids.
Yeah.
So I need to buy 3
Dave
houses.
Thomas got Wendy's still going. He's still getting paid.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah. Something like that.
Years.
Something like that. So I mean, I just don't. When I say hustle stops, I'm thinking like you physically, like you get to relax and live peaceful, read your newspapers and your tea on the front porch and play with the grandkids. That's
But
how
at
I
some
think.
point, like, you got to think about it. Like, you as a person, like, your hustle is the mentality and how you know what I'm saying, have brought yourself up to be. So
Yeah.
you are the hustle.
You are.
Like, you are the hustle.
Yeah.
Like, your person, how you walk, how you talk, how you move. You always trying to level up. You always trying to get more. like you said, you got your daughters. You want to leave them 3 houses.
Yeah.
So
a house each.
A house each.
3 kids.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you can provide that for them. Like, that's a dream. That's a goal. And if you speak it, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you are the hustle. Like, you're going to be the person that they look to for that.
Right. He was holding that one in. He was over there fighting it.
I was trapped. My bad.
But yeah, he said leave them 3 houses each. Like, hell no, them niggas getting one house.
Even like when people think about a hustler or hustling, it don't always have to be drugs. It don't always have to be pimping or like women or bro, like life, like how you move is a hustle.
Yeah. I get away from those type of things when people assume like hustling means in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? OnlyFans and selling pussy and selling dope, and it's like that's not the only hustle. Like, come on now, it's all a hustle. So we all have.
I don't consider OnlyFans really a
hustle
for real. Like OnlyFans, like
it's a hustle. I just think it's a.
I don't consider nothing that you don't have some kind of desire for really a hustle. It's a hobby or.
You think stripping's a hustle?
It depends on the strippers and where you at, because some of them like they really
It
work
depends
out,
on what their goals
take care of
is
themselves.
and why they doing it.
I think it's
the mentality of why they doing it or whatever.
I think everything has a yin and a yang, right? So this would be like the bad part of hustling, right? Stripping, drug dealing. I think it's an easy, hard hustle. Like, because I think it's easy to get the money when you show your body. It's easy, right? Mm-hmm. But you gotta really finesse him.
But there's multiple parts to that though.
Yeah.
To being a stripper and to being a hustler in the streets, a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Because you got to worry about the police.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard.
You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about all that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's
how
hard.
you move. But it's all fun. Like, it's all things that make that shit move right.
Yeah.
So it takes, like, it's a team. To me, it's like a team effort. Like, you might be a stripper, but you ain't stripping by yourself. You got a motherfucking bouncer.
Yeah.
You got security. You got other girls. That's gonna make sure you get your, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a
team
effort.
I mean, but wouldn't that be the same? That'd be a coworker. That'd be like you said.
Like in here,
she'll bring someone in to get some dreads, and the son need lined up. It's the same
like
thing.
This might be my shop, but it don't move just with me.
Yeah.
Like it moves because they ain't here, and we all work together.
So yeah, all of it's a team.
Yeah.
But like we were speaking to, is it even a hustle as a stripper? She said she don't feel like it's a hustle. I said I think it's a hustle because it's some niggas that's tight grip with their money. And they ain't go to the strip club just to look or because they went with someone else, but they ain't throwing $1.
I seen niggas pick up money off the floor.
I done seen that too. I seen that shit too. So I think it's a hustle, and then like, you know, I seen some chicks go and strip and get $10,000 off one person, right?
But some people is just doing it so they can get drugs. Like that's not a hustle.
Stripping to get drugs.
So I say it's the mentality. Hell yeah.
They give them that for free to strip.
Period. That's not a hustle. Like, but so you can't say it's.
Wouldn't that just be bad hustling on that one person that you're speaking of?
So we gotta get off the mentality for that.
Yeah, because that's just like we know.
I know bitches.
Have y'all ever seen like the Mexican guy?
For their buildings and shit.
Have y'all ever seen like a Mexican guy or someone who like they got a mental defect, work at like McDonald's or Wendy's for minimum wage, and all they do is take out the trash? Y'all never seen that? Y'all seen that? That would just be the strippers, mental retarded stripper, who just do it for drugs.
It's not a hustle.
That for that one person, but there's more strippers that are hustling.
So I said it can be a hustle.
Right.
It depends on your mentality for it.
But that's everything. Because you're just putting it on strippers. And I'm saying, I think it's everything. It's all about your mentality. Like I said, there's hard workers at my job who bust ass. regardless of
Because
what
there
they
could
make.
be somebody in here doing hair just for drugs. Like, it's the same thing. Yeah, you're right.
You taking shots at somebody?
I wasn't taking no shots.
She taking shots, ain't she?
Nobody. Oh, well, shit, I don't know.
But like I say, like the hard worker, it's a hard worker at my job that outworks every damn body, right? He makes the lowest. But there's people at my job who hustle to get more, and now they coexist. You know what I mean? So you gotta take that into consideration. We got any more from the threads, the social media threads, or?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, my phone about to die.
So, definition of a hustler: somebody who's motivated to go get it, take care of themselves financially and everybody around them, and a team player. What y'all get from today's episode?
The hustle will never stop.
Hustle don't never stop. I think I just learned that too, cause I was fighting it to say ain't no retirement in this. Like, I'm trying to find my retirement plan where I could just enjoy vacation. Ty, what's your take on this?
The same thing. The hustle should never stop.
Your hustle should never stop.
Never stop.
And your mentality gotta be about that hustle.
Working towards residual income.
Residual income should be.
Making your money make itself.
You know a hustle I really want to get into, but I think I'm scared to jump off the porch with? Real estate. I keep hearing about people with real estate, just flipping houses. I'm ready to pull what's in my 401k out right now and just buy a house just to flip.
That's a grind.
But, I mean, I really want to put a team together, but man, it's so hard to get people that you can trust and be willing to go into business with you.
I say you gotta do your research first.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Like-
That's
like
that's the
same
stage
way
I'm
with your
at.
stocks.
Like I told my
Yeah,
girl,
research.
I said, what you got put up? Cause I want you to go in business with me. Cause we can do our own little family thing, but
Cause that can go like either way. Like you can buy a building with somebody, or you can buy a restaurant with somebody, or you can buy.
I'm just saying to buy,
Yeah.
clean it up, make it livable, right away livable, and
My
sell
people,
it.
they did like they just bought a property, but they rent out the MRDD, like a house.
Yeah.
My
Like
sister
rooms.
flips houses.
Yeah.
Dude,
She got a whole bunch of houses. A whole bunch. That she done flipped already, sold everything. And they everywhere.
Oh shit!
She
See,
got that pocketbook, boy.
yeah, I want to pick her brain. Just sit back
Good
and
luck
learn.
with that.
Then this house is like going for like $1 in Detroit.
Yeah, we got one here for $4,000,
For real?
4,000. I was thinking about buying that.
The one that my sister bought one. It was like
It's
they
2
wanted
bedrooms.
they wanted
$4,000.
4,000 for it. She gave them 75 and got it, flipped it and made like 70,000.
Yeah. Yeah. But this has been another episode of Dope, where we dare our people to educate. I love you, black folks. Take care.